How can you win your Social Security disability benefits for spinal disorders? Try using Social Security Listing 1.04. Hi, I'm Mark Whitehead, a board-certified disability attorney and author of the Disability Help Book, The Social Security Disability Puzzle, How to Fit the Pieces Together and Win Your Claim. Anyone applying for disability benefits from the Social Security Administration has two possible ways to prove that they qualify. First, they can meet the requirements defined for individual conditions in the SSA's listing of impairments. Or, secondly, they can prove that they're unable to work due to their impairment by using the Social Security Administration's 5-step sequential evaluation process. Of the two options, meeting one of the listings is by far the preferred method because it's much more straightforward. What are the listing of impairments? These are a list of medical criteria or standards that the SSA has come up with to define a particular condition. Anyone who proves they meet one of these definitions qualifies for disability benefits automatically. All you have to do is show that your condition matches the criteria and that you've been without a job because of it for at least 12 months. Naturally, it's not quite that simple though. In order for you to prove to the SSA that you meet their criteria, you need very specific objective medical documentation. To meet Listing 1.04, Disorders of the Spine, there are several things that you can show to the SSA. First, they can show evidence of nerve root compression. Those suffering from this problem show motor loss, limited spinal motion, neuroanatomical pain distribution, sensory loss, or a loss of reflexes. If the lower back is involved, these people typically have a positive straight leg raising test. Second, they can show evidence of spinal arachnoiditis. People with this condition experience severe painful burning that forces them to move around and change positions frequently, usually more than once every 2 hours. Or they can show proof of lumbar spinal stenosis resulting in pseudoclaudication. Sufferers experience chronic non-radicular weakness and pain that prevents them from ambulating effectively. In order to prove any of these issues, you'll need objective medical evidence gained from testing. There are many tests the SSA uses to identify spine disorders, including plain x-rays of the cervical spine and lumbar spine, range of motion testing, straight leg raising testing, CT scans of the spine, MRIs, magnetic resonance neuropathy evaluations, functional residual capacity exams, and nerve conduction studies. Testing positive on one or more of these tests can help provide you with the evidence you'll need to prove to the SSA that you meet the requirements of a disability listing and automatically qualify you for benefits. Failing to match all the criteria on the listing of impairments, though, doesn't have to be the end. Remember that many can and do go on to receive benefits by using the 5-step sequential evaluation process. If you can prove that your condition prevents you from working in any job in the country that your experience or education would otherwise qualify you for, the Social Security Administration will approve your claim. It's not easy though, so you want to ensure that you get a knowledgeable Social Security disability attorney on your side as soon as possible. If you have more Social Security questions, check out my free ebook, The Social Security Disability Puzzle, How to Fit the Pieces Together and Win Your Claim. Visit www.disabilitydenials.com for a free downloadable copy or call 1-800-562-9830 to discuss your particular disability issue. I'm Mark Whitehead. Thanks for watching.